Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwitheli.com, and I'm going to be sharing with you today a card class featuring the Rock Star bundle. Let me check where I put it. I was using it here. Yeah, here it is. It's like, no, I had it right here. But you know, I'm always losing everything. So anyway, so I'm very excited to be with you. I am excited about this bundle, to be honest. I feel like this is one of those that is great for like teenagers and kids. And here's how it looks. It has a guitar. This is like a microphone, I think. And then you have this, which I don't know what they are. Like, I don't know the name, I should say. I don't know the name. It's like a sticks for when you're doing the drums, like where you're playing the drums. Or the battery, I guess. So it is those, so you can play with those. And then you have sentiments. Now, the sentiments have, one says you're a rock star, have a rock and roll birthday, right? And then you have another one that says, thanks for being an icon. So like I said, I think it's really fun set. The dice, so you can die cut the microphone, the guitar, and then this thing, which is the thing that they use for the guitar, right? You have a small one and a large one, which the large one will be really good for like sentiments, right? Like you can put your sentiment right there. Or also like a label, which that's how I use it. And then you have these, I don't know, like thunders, I don't know how they call them, and then some stars. Like I said, I think this is a really great one. And now that I'm saying all these, I just realized that I didn't bring any gems. So I'll be here in a second going to that side of the room just to make sure I grab some gems, because of course we're going to be needing some gems. And so, like I said, I think it's going to be super fun. And so hopefully you are excited as I am. Like I said, if you have teenagers or even for masculine cards or someone that loves music, I think this will be great. Now, I did pair it, and I don't know where I left it. Somewhere here in my room, because of course when I was playing with this, I had it with me, and now I don't even know what I did with it. But we have, oh, here it is. So one of the things that is retiring, sadly, we are in that period where everything is retiring. Oh, pigs. Thank you. Is this pigs for like the sticks? Is that what it is, Gail? You always help me with the words, so thank you. And also, what is that thing? So in the Spanish, the word translates to a nail. They have those nails to play the guitar. I don't know if that's the same word for English, right? But that was the whole thing. They say that's what they call these little triangles that they would use when they play the guitar. Is that the same here in the States? I don't know. And like, if I translate the word into English, like straight or literally from Spanish to English, it's called a nail. So I don't know. You tell me. But anyway, but like I said, we are in this weird period of time where we have two catalogs retiring. Annual catalog is retiring. And then also the mini holiday, not mini holiday, the mini occasions or the January through April catalog. It's also, oh, here it is. Oh, so pigs. So see, you were talking about that whole thing. So anyway, so, never mind. So anyway, I'll go back to you, Gail. Thank you so much. But anyway, so there's a lot of stuff that are retiring. And so one of these things that I thought will be great for this set in particular is the Merry Melody, because it has musical notes as an embossing. So one of my cards will be using this one because of course I love how it goes, and I thought it will go really well. So anyway, okay. So Gail was telling me this triangle, the one that they use for the guitar. So this one and that one is called a pig. So thank you so much. Like I said, if I translate how it is from Spanish to English, is a nail. Can you believe that? So it's so different. That's what I'm like. I don't even know how they call. And so I guess these are like the sticks, right? For like when you're playing the drums, I guess, or like from the battery, I guess, maybe. But anyway, so very excited. Like I said, I think it's really good. A few things here. Of course, let me just connect just to make sure that I am in the right place, which I think I am. But thank you so much for sharing, Cindy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So you're teaching, yeah, right? That's what they call it. And you know what it is? And I had a friend who used to play a guitar, and I would always like ask her, like, how do you call these things? So he said, like, oh, it's a nail. And the whole thing he said is that it's called in Spanish a nail because typically the guys will have like long nails to play it, but when they don't, they have to use those things. Does that make sense? I have no clue. But but that's what he told me at the time. And so that's why I know that one, not because I know about, the guitar. But anyway, that was like, that's kind of weird. I don't even know if that's the word for English. But anyway, so let me just go into the Facebook. I know it's kind of funny hearing all these things. All right, so let me just make sure I am in the right, so I can see the comments. Like always, let me know where you're watching from. I always enjoy seeing where people are watching. And also, thank you so much for being here. I know it's a Tuesday afternoon, or Tuesday evening at this point. And I always enjoy your company here. So anyway, here it is. Miriam says drumsticks and guitar picks. Okay, I love it. Thank you so much. Also, if you have friends, crafty friends, I always appreciate you sharing it. So thank you. So let me just say hello. So hi, Marianne. Hi, Gail, of course. Hi, Lila. Hi, Nympha. And hi, Cindy. So, hola, gordita. So thank you so much for being here with me. We're going to be, like I said, talking about, or not talking, but sharing with you 3 cards that I made using this set, which I am in love with it. So, a few other things, of course. We are in that period of time still for the for the June, no, what am I saying? For the April Card Club. So April Card Club is featuring the Simply Zinnias. And so I love this set. I think it's really nice. The paper is really cool. Very bright, bold patterns. I just love it. And so anyway, so the card club is still open. We are on the final days for this card kit. So if you like the Simply Zinnias and you want to be getting the kit for this for these cards, for this set, make sure you sign up for the card club at creatingwithali.com/card club. And you will be able to read there all the details, what it includes, what it is, how, it's every month there's a new subscription, right? But once you're in until you cancel. And of course, there's no fuss about canceling. You can always either go to PayPal, cancel yourself, or you can always call me, email me, or text me. Let me know that you want to cancel for a period of time, and it's all good. There's no hustle and nothing like that. So anyway, so like I said, right now the period for April is between now and April 7, which today is the 2nd, so 5 more days. And then from there, we're gonna go with the May kit, which I'm still debating. I'm going to be using one of the new sets, which I should have had here, but I don't know what I did with it. But it's one of them that has, so it's one of those that is like a super bundle from the new catalog. And it has, here, I have here the flowers, but I'm still and it's one that has sentiment. So it is the Flowers of Beauty. I think I'm leaning towards that one. I really like that one. With the dies are beautiful, and I'm having lots of fun. I don't think this is going to be the card. I don't know, because I didn't use the sentiments from the set that goes in the suite. But there is one, what I love about the coordinated sentiments bundle that comes in this whole suite is that it has lots of different labels. And if you know me, I love the labels, so most likely I know I'm gonna be doing those. So again, I'm still designing, but I think I'm leaning towards those. Now, the other thing is that most likely these are the same things or the same bundles that I'm gonna be using probably for paper share. So that's where I am debating, because I don't know if it's going to be just for paper share or also for card club. So I'm still in that designing phase. I thought I had a lot more time during the Easter break, and I just didn't have enough time. It was just kind of crazy here. As you know, I've been traveling a lot, it seems like, for the last couple of weeks. And there's a lot of catch up between my work, my family, and all the other things going on. So because of that, I've not finished designing. So like I said, I know I'm going to be using these. I just don't know if it's only going to be for paper share or if it's going to be paper share and club or something else, but it's coming. But just let me show you one of the beautiful cards that you can make with this set. I mean, look at this, right? Like, I love the dies. I love the flowers. Of course, I had to go with the new Petunia Pop, right? Because, of course, it's purple, right? But look how it opens. I just love this one. Now, this is, like I said, this is by no means anything from any of my either card cloth or paper share. But you can see here, I've used that, what is this set? Comforting Thoughts stamp set from the online exclusives. And it's just really nice. Look at how I'm here for you. And then you open it up and it says, thinking of you, praying for you, and hoping for you. I thought this is like a great card. And then look at these little gems. I'm just having fun. You know, I'm just having fun. But again, I might do a layout like this in one of the classes. I just want to make sure, don't get too excited. It's not this card particularly because, again, I'm not using that set, but instead the one that comes in this suite. But you can see how beautiful this is and how well the colors coordinate. This is part of the In Colors, by the way. Also, later on this month, I'll be releasing the In Color Club. And so if you have it with me, you know that I love doing the In Color Club every time we have a new catalog, because that way you can build your stack of colors little by little. So that's that. So that's coming up. The other thing I want to share with you, and I wanted to do a separate video, but of course I didn't have time. And it's just a video to show you how to make this card. Not to show you how to make the card, but also to show you how this card opens or whatever, because it's a fun fold. So I guess 2 weeks ago, we had my team meeting, right? We have our team meeting, and Holy Tef in my team show how to make a fun fold, and it was just amazing. This was her first video, and of course I was traveling. I was somewhere in Houston. Is that Houston? No, San Antonio, I think I was at that time. So I was somewhere, I was in San Antonio at the time. And so I wasn't in my room to craft it, right? Like to be able to do it. But look how beautiful. I did use the Magnolia Mood from last week, so you can see it here. And I'm going to open it up because I thought, like, oh my goodness. So when I came back home, I was like, this is the first thing I'm doing. I want to learn how to make this fold following her instructions. And so this is what I make. But look how it goes, right? So it goes like so, and it folds like this. You see? And then I did add the bow. Like the bow, she said it was optional. I decided to go with the bow because that way it stays flat, right? Because it's tied. But look how beautiful. And like I said, she made this one with, I think she did it with the Easter eggs, and it looks so cute. And then she also showed this one with the fuzzy friends or the furry friends from the online exclusives. But I thought, since I did the Facebook Live from last week and I had an extra of these magnolias, I'm like, I'm gonna be using that for this. And so like I said, you can see how it opens. It's not hard to make, interestingly enough. It's not hard to make. So I might be doing one of these like in a card class or something, because you know I always love foam folds. So I might be doing a foam fold type of class here. The other one, and it's not complete, but I'll show you here. I was watching a video from a fellow demonstrator, and I think she's in UK. I think she's called Create the Auto Way. I think that's what it is. I think it's Create the Auto Way. I have not finished the card, but I'm going to show you how I was thinking. Like I said, I'm trying to think of foam folds, new foam folds, I guess. And so she showed how to make a card, and here is, like, again, I've not finished, but so you can just see how it looks. Like I said, I just don't have enough time. That's the issue lately. It's just I don't have enough time. But it looks like so. But it folds. Let me just make sure I put it, because again, I've not finished it just yet. How does this goes? Oh, okay. So it's something like this. Okay, so it goes like so, and then again, these pieces are not yet glue. So let me just put it this way so you can see. So it opens like so. So it moves. And I was like, oh my goodness. So I thought it was really cool. And so I've been playing with new foam folds that you will be seeing in classes soon. Because again, I always love seeing what others are doing with foam folds, and then just make my own, right? Like I get the inspiration from what they're doing, and then here we go. We'll start making them. So that's another one. Like I said, that one is not nearly complete or finished, but I do have the layout as well. And I'm so excited just to see, when I saw her video, because she showed a reel on how it opened hers. So I was like, oh my gosh, this should be very hard to do or something. No, it's not. It's super easy. And so again, we'll see that, like, you're going to see some of those later on in some of the classes for sure, because I'm having fun creating those. So anyway, so those are a few things that I wanted to share. And then the other thing is I'll be releasing soon the bingo. I know I've been promising and I've been saying this for like a couple of weeks, but literally I just have had no time. But I'm hoping this week, and it is the bingo for the month of April. And so we're going to be making these cards and of course play bingo. Usually it includes some products. It includes also 2 bingo boards, so that you have the chance to win prizes, play with us, and then go from there. So anyway, oh Cindy, you're gonna be in Germany. When are you going to Germany? That's exciting. That is very exciting. So anyway, so let me go ahead and flip the camera, and we're gonna start creating our cards. Like I said, I'm very excited. Oh, next time. Okay, all right. Tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Well, that's amazing. How long are you going to Germany? That's exciting. Okay, so let's see. So yeah, like I said, those cards are super, super fun. And so you're gonna be seeing them soon. So anyway, so let me flip the camera and we're gonna start. And like always, you can get the card kit in the mail to make the cards from tonight when you place an order with me. Let me move things around here. You can see I have a big mess here, of course. Let me move also my chair. Give me 1 second. All right, so we have that. Here's the set so you can see it better. I'm going to move this one a little bit. I have everything mounted here somehow. And then colors. So as far as colors, I am using the Orchid Oasis, which is one of the retiring colors. Like I said, right now we're in that weird period of time where everything is retiring. And so, you have grandkids to live there. Oh, that's even better. But anyway, so you have the ink colors are retiring. So the Orchid Oasis, Tahitian Tide, Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, and Starry Sky. All of those are retiring. So this is one of those that are retiring. I love these blues. This one in particular kind of gives a hint of like purplish. So I definitely love it. And so we're going to be using that one. I'm also going to be using Daffodil Delight, of course, a light and dark. And then you could use Sweet Sorbet, which is also retiring. But I end up using really Poppy Parade. Okay, so I use Poppy Parade, but I could have easily switched to Sweet Sorbet. So, and then also I'm using Pool Party again. So those are the colors I'm using. And finally, also the Great Granny. So here are the colors we're going to be using for tonight. Hi, Angel. Nice seeing you here. Oh, so, oh my goodness. All right, so now let me start. So we're going to be doing, so let's do the coloring first, because you know me, I love doing the coloring first. And then we'll do the assembling of the cards. I think that always goes a little bit faster in a way. You're also going to be needing the Memento ink, which I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here it is. So we have Memento ink. And then what else? I think that's it. So let me bring a piece of white. Give me a second. And then I also said we need to have some gems, which of course I forgot about the gems. So maybe, well, no, I don't think so. Hold on, give me a second. I think I'm gonna go with this one. So I think I'm gonna go with those. Those are good gems. Oh, or maybe we can use this one too. We'll see. So this is part of a suite, and the suite has this, and I have to check, is this in 3 colors? Yeah, 3 colors. So you can see them. You have the stars and the little thunders in white, Daffodil Delight, and then Pool Party, okay? Or Los Lagoon, I don't know what color it is. It looks a little bit darker than Pool Party, but it's about the same family. So this is called the Adhesive Back Lighting and Stars, and it's also in the retiring list. So if you don't have those, like if you don't find them or they're already gone, then you can use something like this. Like any sort of gems, you can switch, right? I did, however, cut out thunders and stars from my paper, so I might be doing this one just because of that. We'll see. We'll see what we use. But remember, when you order with me between now, oh, Costa Cabana, thank you, Gail. So between now and what is this Saturday? So Saturday should be the, oh my goodness, let me just check. Saturday is the 9th. So between now and Saturday the 9th. Is that right? No, that's March. That's not right. Hold on. April. So Saturday 6th, that's what it is. So between now and Saturday the 6th, you'll get the kit to make the cards that I'm making today. And then also, if your order is $50, so orders of $35 or more will get the kit, and then orders of $50 will get also a pack of whichever I end up using. If I use this one, so you're going to be getting this, or if I end up using the stars, then you get this one. Now, the only caveat is if these retire, then we're probably going to be switching to this, okay? Because again, we are in that weird period of time where everything is retiring. And so things might run out sooner than what I want. The other thing is there is a designer series paper, which, what did I do? That goes with this suite. And I should have said it's a suite, no, it's just a bundle. But this one is called, what is this called? The Rock and Roll 12x12 designer series paper. And so this is a great one, especially because not everything is music related, as you can see. It's a great black and white, which you can use with any bright colors. I always love having, like, this one is really music related, but not everything is music related. There's another one that has guitars. But like I said, you can, oh, here, the guitar ones. But you can usually use the paper pack, like the white and black. It's a great one. It's like, I think it's like a basic one that you can use with any sort of bright colors for any occasion. So don't let that intimidate you with, oh, I don't want music paper. As you can see, it's not even related to music other than two designs. And you can even flip it and then have some other, you know, like you don't have to be using that specific side. The guitars, let me see, what is the guitars? The guitars have in the background, oh, here you go, lines, right? So you can use that one for anything and everything else. So so it's not really music related. All right, so let's go ahead and do the stamping of this. And let me just check. So I know I'm going to be needing one of these, and then two of that, and then one of that. So let's start just, because we're going to be doing, oh my goodness, what did I do? There we go. So we're going to, let's do the stamping. Now I might need to re-ink this. That might be okay. I feel like it's okay. And so we're going to go ahead and do one. You want to make sure you... Now, if you still have a Stamparatus, oh my goodness, I would definitely use that one because you want to have really dark images, right? So we don't sell, sadly, we don't sell that one. I know there's other similar products like, what is this one? My Sweet Petunia stamp positioning. So you can use that one, right, if you have it, because again, we don't sell the Stamparatus anymore. But we need one more of those. But if you have them, you can stamp, re-ink, and then stamp again, right? I'm trying to press hard just to make sure that I get it as dark as I can. There you go. So it looks okay. And then I need two of these. And I'm just making sure I have a really dark. I need two of these. Okay, and like I said, I'm trying to do all the... I like this one a lot because this could be a good one for any occasion. Like you are a rock star. For your teenagers, I think it will be great. And then we're going to have one of those. So I'll be coloring all of these first. And then we'll start assembling the cards, okay? Kind of. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and have that one here. Now, all of these images have die cuts, so we can, there you go. So we can die cut everything, all of these 5 images for sure, okay? Which I've already done, but I just want to share how to color. And let me just clean this up, mainly because sometimes I end up moving things around and then I end up with the stains of the black and everything else, you know? So I'm like, so the chamois is perfect for that. I love the chamois. Yeah. All right, so now I have everything stamped right now. So now, except there's still like one more sentiment that we're going to be needing, but we'll do that one as we go. Let me move things around. I think I'm good. All right, so now, so for the coloring, oh, and I took away the comments. Now I don't know. Hold on, let me see. Here we go. Okay. Oh, Cindy is going for 21 days. Wow, that's amazing. All right, so the first one we're going to be doing is, we're going to be doing this one in the Puppy Parade. Again, you could easily do this one with the Sweet Sorbet, okay? Oh, here's the host code. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to bring, so the reds typically tend to bleed a little bit more outside the lines. So what I would do is I start with the dark for this ones. Hi, Juanita. And do like the darker areas and then blend with the lighter. Okay, that way I don't oversaturate the paper with the ink. And so I don't have any of that bleeding lines. All right, so for this one, what we're going to be doing, I'm going to move this one underneath so I have enough space so you can see it. And so I'm using the dark of the Puppy Parade. And now, if you know me, I always say do not be doing all your blending on the border, you know, do it more in the middle. So you'll see what I mean here. So all my blending will be more here rather than all the way to the edge, okay? And then I'll have this one. Oh, I could easily do this whole thing because it's not as much, you know? I could easily do this section. There you go. So once I have that, then I'm going to bring the lighter one. And then I'm going to be doing my blending. And see, the blending is going to go in the middle. I'm not going to go to the edges because that's where it would bleed, you know? So if you ever have that issue where you feel like as you are coloring, the color starts getting outside of the lines, that's because you are oversaturating the paper with the ink. And so the ink tends to go some other areas. There you go. So this is what I always try to do most of my blending. Not so much on the lines, but more in the middle section. And so I might need a little bit more here. I don't know that you can see it. Hold on, let me move this one here. And there you have it. So we have, hi Betsy. So we have the first one right here. Okay. Now for the second one, I'm not going to do anything else with that. I'm going to just leave it like so. The second one, I'm going to go ahead and do it in the yellows. So same thing, same concept. I'm going to go ahead and take the Daffodil Delight. And I'm going to go ahead and do the darker section first. And disclaimer, I feel like especially my lighter Daffodil, I might need to be replacing that one soon. So I need to be ordering one. By the way, the blends are getting a price increase. We talked about it last week. So Stampin' Up! Has announced increased prices for some of our products, especially our basics. And so April, make sure you start, like if you can, start stacking up on some of the things. Like if you have a lot of the blends, I would highly recommend getting some of the blends, because blends are getting now up to $11 a set of two, the light and the dark. They're now $11 rather than $10. And I want to say that last year they increased from $9 to $10. Well, now they're going another dollar up. And so I would highly suggest, like if you know for sure you're gonna be substituting some of your blends, this is time to do it, because you might be saving a little bit right there. And same thing. See, like I know it's getting harder and harder to blend, so I know soon I will be needing to replace this one. Still works, but it's taking a little bit more. And again, I'll do my blending here on the middle section. All right, so we have the second one. And then I'm also going to be doing one of these in the Daffodil Delight, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and start on this one with the lighter. And like I said, I feel like I gotta check if I already have. Now, by the way, it is very important that you use the Memento ink, because Memento ink is, I don't know if it's water-based, but it's not alcohol-based. So you don't want to be using like a StayOn. StayOn is alcohol-based, and so these markers are alcohol-based. So if you use alcohol-based ink with alcohol-based markers, you're gonna get, you're gonna smear the ink, because it's gonna be pulling that ink. However, as you can see, I can go over the black ink in this one. I'm not pulling any of the color on my coloring. Okay, so that's the important of you having Memento ink as the one for your stamp image. Okay, and then I'm gonna go now with the all right, and then I'm going to go ahead and, again, I'm just blending. And I'm doing all of these so that we don't spend too much time coloring. There is another one that I'm going to be coloring over a lot here in a second. But let's just do that one. Or I'll show you on, as I do the car, okay? But you can see I'm just now, and I like blending it like in circular motion. I feel like that also helps a little bit. All right, so that's how it looks. All right, so here you have it. Okay. This other one, we're gonna be making it, we're gonna be coloring it in Pool Party. Okay. See, so we're almost done. Almost done. All right, so same thing. We're gonna bring our Pool Party, and we're gonna be coloring this one. And same with these. I don't know, right now I'm spending too much time coloring, but that way when we're making the cards, it goes faster, okay? So, and honestly, when you are doing your cards, I feel like this is like the easiest way to kind of do it. Like, do all your stamping, then do all your coloring, and then do all the cutting, and then just enjoy and assemble your cards, right? Like, I feel like that's the way to go. So you can see how I'm always doing the same. That's how usually I start designing my cards. I usually pick the stamp set and tools or the paper that I'm going to be using. Then I start die cutting. Well, no, I take that back. I pretty much first decide also, like, I pick the stamp set and the paper. Then I decide what is the color combination from whatever paper I'm using. And then from there, then I start stamping on those colors, right? Like stamping, die cutting, whatever it is. Like I start using like the bundle. If it is flowers, then I start die cutting. If it is like in this case coloring, then I start coloring on those colors. And then once I have all the little pieces, then I just bring the sketches and just play with it. Ooh, and I say that and I delete my sketches. I had them here. I wanted to show you which ones we're using. We'll figure it out here in a second. I wrote them down too low, I guess, instead of higher, because I have all the blocks there. But anyway, so here you have it. So we have that. Cindy says, if you don't have blends, you need them so much better. I know, like if you don't have the blends, you definitely need them. Alcohol markers are just amazing. I love that you can color, they blend, it's alcohol based, so you don't see the strikes of your coloring. So I love that a lot from them. Okay, so now we're going to be doing, for the microfoam, I decided to go just regular, what is this? The gray granite. So I'm going to start with the darker one. And on this one, I just decided to go however they had it, you know? So just whatever I see the line, kind of. Okay, so I have to go with the darker. All right, so once I have that, then I'm gonna go. Can I get so Rose asking Ali, can I get what you use for sketches? You mean like the sketches that I use? So the sketches that I use are actually part of my card making 101. It's one of the resources that I share on card making 101. I can send you more information if you're interested, but it's a full program. I don't sell just the sketches per se, right? So I have a program that is called Card Making 101. And on that one, I teach how to design cards from scratch using whatever you have. And so we go over how do you make bows? How do you how do you color? How do you color with blends? How do you watercolor? And then I go into the whole process of when you're doing a set of cards, like what I typically do for my Facebook Lives, right? What I do. And I explain exactly what I just said as far as like, I pick a suite, I pick the colors, then I pick the sketches and I start making them. So, that's what it is. That's the card making 101. But, I can definitely send you more information. So just, wait for me. I'll PM you here on Facebook and I'll send you the link if you want to read more about it. You can sign up. Usually I promote this class like twice a year or once a year probably. But lately I've been just sharing the link, and if you want to join, you already get the 4 modules, you get all the resources, you get the bonus classes. The sketches keeps growing. Right now we have 162. But as I continue to find more sketches that I use, that I love, I start incorporating. And I think next time I release this class, I might even have another 10 to 20 more sketches on that, just because I love using them all the time. So anyway, so once you have these, you just go ahead and start die cutting them. Okay, so I have everything already die cut on my thing. The other on my card. So this is what you're going to be stamping and coloring. Then you're going to be die cutting everything. Again, you have the die cuts, nothing special there. And the other thing is I did cut out some of these thunders, and what I did, and the stars, and what I did on this one though is I use the adhesive sheet. And let me just make sure because now it's like everything is under my glass mat, I feel. Oh, okay. So you can see here I have them, but this time I did remember to add the adhesive sheet, and you have it like here. That way it's like sticker. And I did the same for the stars, right? The cool thing is on the stars, the one die cut out all 3 of them, right? So just cut it once and then get all the 3 cards, all the 3 stars, and they already have that adhesive. So they're like stickers. So I love that. I don't always remember that part. So if you forget to do that, then you just go ahead and bring your glue dots and use that to glue it. Or you can use the liquid adhesive, like this one, the mono liquid glue, multi-use, whatever it's called, the Tombow. And you can use that as well. So anyway, so once we have that, let's go ahead and start putting our, let's start with card number 1. So card number 1, see how it looks. See, I'm telling you, you're going to love this one. And let me see if I can find, I had, well, maybe I don't have it anymore. I thought I have here my, here, like metallic. I thought that we could use the metallic. Now, the metallic ribbon or the thread, I don't really mail it on the kits just because it gets all messy and it gets all tangled, and so it's just a hassle. But use whatever you have. So I won't be sending these for that reason, because it gets all tangled and it gets all with knots, and then people, you know, you end up just throwing it away just because it was being just a mess. But anyway, we're gonna be using this. Give me a second. Oh, like the kid is just right home. So anyway, so see how they pop. So this one, so I'm using 3 sketches. So one, let me just put it here so I remember. I know I'm using 122. So if you have the sketches from Card Making 101, we're using 122, sketch 18, and then sketch, I think it was a 93. I'm trying to remember what I did, a 93. Just so that if you want to know what in the world we did, is those. So let me just go, I think the 93, is that right? Oh, 95 is actually, I was like, is that right? So this is 95. Okay. I don't know that you can see it, but it's right there. So it's 122, 18. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. So 122, 18, and 95. So 95, you can see it is this one. I kind of went and see it like so. It's kind of like that, okay? But you can see how having a sketch always helps a lot. Because then you can get into, oh, what happens if I move it? What happens if I rotate it? And I also saw a similar card as well on Pinterest. I was like, oh, yes, this looks like that. So anyway, so I love the color combination. I think the person who did a card similar to this had everything is stamped. So in my case, I love texture. So I decided to use the Merry Melody, which, like I said, it's on the retiring list. So I'm not sure if it's still there, but if it is, grab it because it's amazing. And so you can see how well it's going to go with our car. So I have this one. Now, if you don't have that stamp set, you can stamp lots of different guitars in the Puppy Parade. So do a tone on tone, and that will look really nice. Okay, so now I have here, let me just see. So I have here my guitar, the 2 thunders, right? So I have the thunders, and I don't know how they call here, if they're thunders or what, but that's what I'm thinking it is. The sentiment that we just make. I did die cut with the Stylish Shapes dies, and this is the largest of the circles from that set, and the Designer Series paper. And then we have a set, where's my ruler here? We have a Designer Series paper that is 4 1/4. I'm going to be cutting this one to 4 inches because that's 4 by 5 1/4. I cut out this one before doing that by 2. So I'm going to be cutting this one smaller because, again, I wanted to match this. And then I have a scrap of basic black, and this one is 1/2 inch by 4 1/2. You can see it's a scratch. It's a scrap. So I'm going to be cutting a section. Again, I'm going to just gluing it here, put it there, and then cut the excess. That's what I'm going to be doing. Oh, a lightning strike. Oh, I like that. I like that. All right. Nympha says, I always like I always try to use an existing folder to add exactly, just use whatever you have. Now if worst comes to worst, you don't have this one, you can also use the basics, or there used to be one that I love. What was the name? Oh my goodness, I cannot remember. It was also like just texture on the cardstock, not even something related music, right? So you can always use one of those. So yes, I agree with you, Nympha. Use whatever you have. It always works. Now for this one is Poppy Parade. So I have 8.5 by 5.5. I texted them both info. And then this one is 4 by 5.25. So this is going to go right here. All right. So let's just go ahead, fold this one in half. Ooh, did I have, oh yeah, I'm like, do I have my, what is this called? My, yes, this one's, I'm always losing them. So, okay, so we have some here. Okay, we have dimensionals here. Just remind me, they are on my, what is this, the right hand side. Because I'm always losing everything here, as you know. So, we're going to go ahead and glue this one first. Ooh. I might need to, there you go. And with the seal. There you go. All right, so now I'm gonna go this side. Looks better for me. We're just gonna eyeball it. I just need to have it kind of even, if you will. There you go. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one to the 4. Oh, existing. You mean, oh, embossing folder. There you go. I see what you're saying now. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it a little bit more still. I might need to cut a little bit more there, but that's okay. That way I know how much glue we need here. So we're gonna go ahead and add that one here. And then I'm gonna be cutting out this section. Okay, where are my scissors here? I'm like, where are the scissors? All right, so I have that one there. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add this one, right? And I thought about doing this one with dimensional, so I want to be adding this one like so. I might want this one more like this, right? So they pop up better. I can even put it, no, I really like it here. And then I want to have that one come here, right? Something like this, I guess. Yes. I want to have everything pop up, and then maybe have this one's come this way, right? And this is where I'm like, how do we put this? Oh, maybe I like it this way. I think I like that way. Now, this is where I was thinking I can put this one underneath of that just to add something. And then some of the gems. And like I said, I might even go, like, because I have already, well, I could do some of the stars maybe, or the white ones. So maybe we can. But if not, then you can use this ones because we have the black. The black will go really well, and it seems like I've not used as many of those, or the silver ones. So like I said, don't ever get too hung up into some of the gems are not there. You can always switch them, and they always look good. All right, so I'm going to be gluing these here just so that I know kind of positioning. Like I went that one right there. There you go. I like this. Yep. Okay. And let me glue this one. This one, I'm going to go ahead and add dimensionals already. And of course, we're going to use a gazillion of dimensional. Oh, I might need to use the small ones for there. All right, I might need the little ones. And I need one there. There you go. I feel like that one is good. So I want that one right here. So then I need to add a little bit of the adhesive here. And I don't know, I might need like something like so. Let me see. Yeah, because I just want something to go underneath. Yeah, I like that. And I might need to cut this one from here. Oh, hold on, someone is calling. All right, and then I need to cut this one from here because I don't need to show. There we go. So, all right, and so now I can go ahead and glue this. Oh, thank you, Yo. I'm glad you're liking it. Like I said, I think these are really good for like teenagers, I feel like. And you know, there's one that says rock and roll birthday, so you can make so many of those just to have handy for like birthday cards for the grandkids. I know I'm gonna be making some for whenever I go to like birthday party with my kiddos, because I've never have. Oh, you know what? I might need to move this one so a little bit more towards this section. Just because, yeah, so that way it kind of shows more there. See, so you see a little bit there. And then we're going to have one here. I might need to do the large one here. And the smaller one there. See, it kind of looks nice. I like that. All right, and so let's just take, like I said, I use the adhesive sheets, which I always forget to do that. And I was excited to remember to have it. There you go. It looks like an electric. There you go. See? I thought that silver will go really well. And like I said, just full transparency, I don't think I'll be mailing that one on the kit just again because it's a little bit harder. And then see, I feel like I want to do this ones rather than this one just because there's too much yellow or white, right? So I'm gonna go with the black ones from here. I feel like that looks maybe nicer. I don't know. So if you order $50, then I'll send one of these. See, like I'm always changing things on the go. I know you know this. I never have the cards ready until we start making them, and that's how I start making all my decisions. But like, yeah, black, of course. Yeah, it goes really well. And there you go. See, this one kind of loses a little bit, but that's okay. I should have, oh, maybe I should have put him here, you know, like instead of having it there, having here. Yeah, I like it better on the red. It shows up more. So I'm going to leave it like so. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like so because in this section, they kind of get lost. So I'm going to go with that. And then for this one, then I'm going to go ahead and add dimensionals. Anytime I do tone on tone, which I feel like most of the times I end up using tone on tone lately. I like using dimensionals because that way you can clearly see the dimension and the texture on your card. And then we need 4 more. There we go. Oh, what am I doing here? All right, and then let's bring this little trash can here. Oh, thank you, Cindy. I'm glad you're liking it. All right, so here is where we're going to be adding it. And so you have card number 1. What do you think? It looks kind of cool, right? I really like it. Very bright colors. Love it. Okay. So now let's do the next one. And okay, so for the next one, we're going to go ahead and stamp first. So let me just, before I show you this, so I have a piece of Designer Series paper, right? And a piece of Orchid Oasis. Okay, so what we're going to be doing here is we're going to bring our memento again. And we're going to go ahead and stamp this one. And again, this is just a scrap. Okay. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and die cut it. Okay, we're going to use, let me bring my thingy, my chamois. Because I don't want to get any of the black everywhere else. But now you're going to bring your dies, your circle dies, or the, what is this called? The stylish shaped dies. Okay, so one of these, check the measurement, and then die cut it. And you're going to end up with something that looks like this. All right, so this is what we're going to be doing. So that's that part. So nothing fancy, nothing special, just that. Looks really nice. And then for this one, what we're going to be doing is we're going to bring our blends. And we're going to be coloring all the guitars. So I'll color one. We're not going to be coloring the whole thing because then it will take forever. But you're just going to go, and again, similarly as we did on the other ones, the ones that we stamped, we're just going to go ahead with the darker one first. Now, Designer Series paper is thinner, so I wouldn't go too crazy with the blending. So on this point, I just go ahead and do this part. Now, the crazy part of this is that you're going to be doing this on all the guitars, okay? I kind of went crazy on this one. And then we're going to bring the Daffodil to the light. And then do this middle section in yellow, okay? And so you can see, you can go one by one. I would do all the blues, and then you're going to get something that goes like this. All right, so this is how this one is made. Okay, now the measurements for this is, what is this called? 2 3/4 inch by 5 1/4. So that's how it looks. Okay, so now let's just bring all the components of our card now. And by the way, I kind of got some inspiration from Betsy. So Betsy, I posted a picture from our onstage event, onstage pregame that we had in Houston a couple of weeks ago. And Betsy actually featured this whole suite beautifully. She made a ton of cards. So if you want to go see on my page, creatingwithali.com, or not Creating with Ali Facebook page, there is a picture with her, and she has a ton of the cards from here. She used, I think for something like this, she used something like a pink. So I went with the blue, but her card was amazing. But what I love about her card is that she used the holographic paper for the picks, for the guitar picks. How about that? I know the word now. So anyway, so I did the same, although I cut out 2 of them. Now, this paper, sadly, is also retiring. So get it while you still can. The holographic paper has 3 different ones. Let me just show you real quick. If you've never seen it, it's just gorgeous. So you have something that is just like regular, you know. Then you have one that is more like the purple reddish. I don't know if you can see it. And then you have the one that I'm using today, and you can see there has some kind of like line. So you can see them all three. You get 2 of each of these per pack. And again, it's called the holographic 3O 12 by 12 paper pack. It's part of our specialty paper, and I think this one goes perfect for this suite. You could also do the lightning thunders or the lightning, what was it? Where the lightning, what was it? Oh my goodness. I know some of you, one of you said what it was. I think it was you, Gail. The lightning strikes, maybe? Oh, yeah, lightning strike. There you go. I'm like the whatever. So the thunders. You can also do them with this. I mean, I think it will look really nice as well with that. But for my car, I'm just going, thank you, Cindy. I just went with the pics. But this paper is just amazing for this suite. And again, I got the idea from Betsy because she did an amazing job at playing with this suite, and this is one of the papers that she used, and I'm like, this is genius. Like, I have not even thought about that. So anyway, so we have 2 of those. The paper where I cut it was like 3 by 3, and I cut one of these for each of them. So anyway, so we have that. I show you that we colored this one. As you can see here, we have it. I have also the lightning strikes here. I have 1. Is it only 1? Did I only have 1? Maybe I only have 1. And then I have the little stars. Okay. So I guess that's all I have from this. Yeah, the stars. And the same thing, I did color, I cut them with the adhesive sheets, right? And so there are stickers. So now my card base is, hold on. It is 4 1/4 by 3. So it's 7 1/4 by 5 1/2. So when you have your regular, and it was really like this. So when you have your regular cardstock, it was 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. And then I cut out this piece, which is 1 1/4. So I cut out 1 1/4. And so I end up with something that is 3 by 4 1/4. So 7 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay. So it's the same paper. Now on this one, it is 5 1/2 by 1 1/4, and I scored it. I think it was like 4 on this side, or 3. Yeah, 3 1/2. See, so just 3 1/2. You just score it. So you just need a longer side and a smaller side. So that's all it is. So 2 inches from here and 3 1/2 on this side. Okay. Then I have a piece of basic white, and this is, what is this? 4 by 5 1/4. Let me just make sure it is. I think it is. Yeah, 4 by 5 1/4. Yes. And then I have a piece that is 1 1/4 by 5 1/4. Okay. And so this is the other side from that paper. See, so it looks kind of cool. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. So let me assemble. So this is kind of those foam folds that is really easy to make. And what am I looking? Oh, here. I'm like, what am I looking? So here we go. So we're going to go ahead and glue this first. And I want to say Betsy actually did this foam fold on her display, now that I think so. And again, her cards were amazing. So make sure you check it out. Again, you go to my page. I just posted them not too long ago. So if you just scroll through my Facebook page, you can see it. And I want to say that she made definitely more than 10 samples. I want to say that she made almost like 20. I don't know how many there were, but there were a ton of them. All of them are super cute. So anyway, so we have something like that. Then for this one, we're going to go ahead and fold it. And where is my bone folder? Here. See, I'm always like, where is the bone folder? And we're going to be gluing down this onto this part. Okay, so this is going to go like so. Okay, so let's go ahead and add, again, adhesive. Oh, there we go. Oh, Gail says, agree. Her board and samples were amazing. Yeah, they were awesome. I'm telling you, she is awesome. She's in my team, and oh my goodness, she designs beautiful cards as well. You know, she really is. So anyway, so we have something like so. Then I'm going to go ahead and glue this one. Now, this section, like I said, it was 7 1/4 by 5 1/2. This I scored at 4 1/4. Okay, so let's just put it like so. So this is how it looks now. I have to move this aside. And so now I'm going to go ahead and glue this section, and it's going to go right here. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. You're going to put this one somewhere here, and it's going to close like so. Okay, so let me add adhesive. Yeah, we had really great displays at that event, to be honest. Tracy, Alan, and Yolanda, Nixon, and Betsy Robles, they did amazing. Betsy actually has a Facebook page as well. She does videos. I think she does them on Wednesday, but she always does really beautiful work. So by all means, check her out. All right, so now we have these, and this paper, right, it's gonna go right here, and see how cool this looks already. So you can make this paper any color you want, right? So definitely, like I said, I always love having black and white because they go really well with any bright colors. Now, when we're using flowers, for instance, I always love the combination, which we don't have Polish pink anymore, but I'm assuming Petunia Pop will look amazing with black and white. But in the past, when we had Polish pink, I had Polish pink with Granny Apple Green and black and white. And they always look amazing when it's flowers. I think that for the guitars, it looks really nice with the blues and the yellows, right? So now here's the other thing. So what I'm going to be doing here is I actually cut out two because I want to put them like so. So this is going to be a way to kind of fold these, right? Or yeah, so that it holds like so. So I'm going to be adding this one first. And actually, oh, you know what I want to be doing? So I just need it here and then cover it. Ooh, I think that's a great idea. Yes. And I just need to make sure how would I want it. Yes. Okay, so this way. That way, all right, so I'm gonna have this one. See, like I kind of see, because these are the same, but it's like an odd shape, right? I'm just gonna line it up just to make sure. And then on this one, I can cover the whole thing, right? And then glue this one, because you don't want your card to open and look like this, right? Like you don't want that to be the part that you show, but you can have them this one matching. And so I just need to make sure they are matching. See? So it looks like so. And look how cool this looks. So boom. Now this one, I'm going to be adding it right here, right? And then I'm going to have that one come here. So this is where I was like, how am I going to be adding this? So I think like so. And then I'm going to be adding dimensionals, but I have to be also careful with how I'm putting the dimensionals. Okay. So this one's a little bit different because you don't want any dimensionals on this section because it will close this one shut. But I think like I can add them like so, right? I feel like this looks kind of cool. I don't know that I'll be adding the things. I think that we have this silver thing going on, so I don't want to be losing that, you know? But I do like something like this. Yes. Yes, I like that. And then I'm going to add the thunder somewhere here. All right, so now for this one, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue here, just so I get an idea of how I want this, and then add the dimensionals. Okay. And then if you notice, I need dimensionals like just in this mid section, right? I think. Hold on. Yes. Yes. It's okay. It will look like so. I might want to change a little bit more here. Now that I say that. I think it's fine. Okay, so I just need it on the mid section. I'll be careful with that part. So, oh goodness, how do I, oh, I see. I can put it like so, right? Yeah, like I can have it. Let me just check one thing. Ooh, I actually like it better that way, you know? That way I cover more here, but still looks... Okay, so I'm going to put it like so. Okay. See, this part is a little bit tricky from that end. And it's tricky for me because I end up using a lot of dimensionals. That's why it's kind of tricky. Like if I use little, I don't think it's an issue, but... but you know me, I always end up using so many of the dimensionals, so... it becomes a little bit tricky for me for that reason. But it's not tricky at all. Okay, so maybe one more here. Okay, so let's just see if this works. Oh, it does. It does. It does. Okay. So, okay. All right. And let me just check before I press. Yes, perfect. See, I don't see any of those dimensionals. Excellent. And I'm still within and I still see the peak. So I think it works. And then for this one, I was thinking I could have it probably like here, you know, instead of here, right, on this section. I think that it could go well there. And I do want to have one of these little stars somewhere here. Do I need another of these? Ooh, maybe I like this one come here. Maybe I like them. I don't know. What do you think with one on each end? I feel like this one is too big, so maybe I like the smaller ones. Ooh, what did I do with this? Okay, hold on. Ooh, I kind of like the two smaller ones. What do you think? I think I like those two that way, right? So, yeah. And then, I don't know if I want to have another of these. I think I might do the black things again there. The black dots here. So, instead of the stars. But I do like the one to start right there. And I think like the small one looks okay. Oh, good. I'm very excited that you're liking it, Gail. Very excited. Thank you. Okay, you like it at the top. Okay, so top and... Okay, so we'll do this. So one on each. We'll leave it there. And I think it's good because then it will show up. Oh, goodness. Okay, this is where having nails will be handy. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and do this one. And then we're going to get this one's again. I'll leave this for right now here because I might be using them. And then we're going to go for this one. I'm going to go and add some of this again. Oh. And then, I don't know. I don't know that I like it there. I think I'm just going to leave it with the two, actually, because the other one is going to get lost, you know? So I think I'm going to leave it like so. I think that's enough with the embellishments for this one. But I do like how it looks here. See? And when you open it up, you still see it there. So... and this is a perfect birthday card, don't you think? Now, like I said, Betsy did something similar. I don't remember if it's the same, to be honest. I do know that I love how she put this section as the... because usually I put here a square. But when I saw how she used this one, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to try that one. So anyway, but I think she did this one like in pink, if I remember. So definitely check that out, because if you have... like, say you have teenager girls, I think this one in pink will look amazing. So yeah. So anyway, so I went with the masculine one because I thought this will be great for like my Oliver, right? Like he doesn't know, but this will be great for him. So anyway, so let me go with the final card. Final card, I'm very excited. It's just a very, oh, and by the way, this one I put there, I don't remember what is the template on this one. 95 is not that. I think it's the 18. Let me just check. Now on the sketches, and this is why I want to just talk about it a little bit. You can pretty much make any card a phone fold. In fact, I think I show one of my bonus classes is kind of showing how to do phone folds, and you can see this one. It's kind of like that, right? So you have your two lines, but now I did add this with a hinge. I call this like a hinge, and then you make this section your phone fold. So any sketch that you have, you can easily do that. So if you see that from the sketch, I have the circle and whatnot, you just need a hinge to make it a phone fold, and that's all you need. So think about how you can be doing your phone folds from regular sketches. I think that's really amazing when you start designing. All right, so the last one is sketch 122. So let me go with that one. Let me just show, what is it, 122? Hold on. 122. And this is one that I do a lot. So here it is. So it's this one. I know you've seen this one over and over because it's one of my favorites, and I end up using it over and over and over. So you're gonna see the take on this one, and here we go. See that? So this one I'm using black and white again, but this time I went with Coastal Cabana, and for this I went with the Pool Party. Okay, so let me just make these things aside. I have my little stars. Let me move those. So let me just go measurements on here. So we have a basic white, 8.5 by 5.5. We're going to go ahead and fold it in half. All right. Then I have a piece of Coastal Cabana, and this one is 3 3/4 by 5. Yeah, by 5. And you're going to be adding this one in an angle. And then you have a piece of designer series paper. Now, this one is all about music, as you can see. And this one is 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. So it's 1/8 of an inch smaller than the first layer. And so you can put it in an opposite angle, and then it shows a little bit. So it kind of gives the perfect pop of color. Now, honestly, if I were doing this card for like personal, like, you know, like not for a class or anything, I would pretty much be die cutting something from here, because you're not like, no one is going to see that part, and you're only seeing this little piece of the Coastal Cabana. So I would highly recommend you die cut something from here before gluing anything, you know, because everything is going to be hitting, right? And then I have the largest of the circles from the Stylish Shapes circles in basic white. So I'm going to have that one right there. All right, so let's go ahead and start gluing, because pretty much everything is done on this one. So like I said, now if you are just now joining us on this card class, make sure you watch the beginning of this class, because that's where I show how to color the different images, which colors I use, how did I do it. So make sure you catch the replay. The replay will be here on my page. And then also, if you are on my mailing list, I send the replay to my email subscribers every week. So tomorrow you should see it. Usually I send it in the morning because I try to do everything tonight, so that way I can release it tomorrow morning. And then the recording is also uploading into YouTube. So if you like to watch on YouTube as well, you can watch it there. Same thing, once I release it into YouTube, the video gets posted as well on my blog. There is a section that is called video tutorials, and you can see all the videos that I have related to my card classes there as well. But like I said, I think the best is just being on my mailing list, because that's where you get all the information about, in this case, like what is the supply list. By the way, I almost never say this, but when you watch my YouTube videos, on the description, you're going to see the link to the supply list, or all the items that I use. So if you're ever curious as to what did she use, just click on the description of the video, and then you're going to be able to see the items, the supply list, and the links so that you can go ahead and order whatever you want from this. Like in this case, you're gonna see the paper, the bundle, the dies, the folders, the everything that I'm using. So if you, I know I almost never say this, but I do put some work on that too. So I should be promoting it. So anyway, so here we go. So we're gonna have it this way. So in this case, I'm gonna be adding a little bit of glue here so that I can add adhesive everything everywhere else. So just a little bit here in this section, just so that I know how this one is gonna go. But and then I'm gonna add dimensionals on everything. And by the way, you can be on my mailing list by going to creatingwithali.com, and it will have a pop-up at some point, like within the first minute, you're going to get a pop-up about joining my mailing list. And that way you get the registration links to any of my classes. You get, like I said, the day before or the day after any of the class, like this class, you're going to get an email with the link to the video tutorial, the supply list, any other promotion that I have going on, you'll be able to see it there. And I do email a lot about upcoming classes and whatnot. So, but again, you get all the information about the card classes right there. Like this one, for instance, you'll see the information about the replay and where to find it. Ooh. I know I end up putting a lot. So I know. I can't help it. All right, so all right, so let's see. So we're almost there. We're gonna put the lightning strikes. See, I'm using my new words. And we're almost done with the third and final card. All right, so we're gonna put this one like right here. See how cool this looks? Again, perfect for teenagers. I feel like this is like the perfect card for teenagers. So anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and add that one and this one. See, I don't think I need a third one. Do I need a third one? Oh, maybe I do. Maybe I do, like having like one more here. I don't know. What do you think? Do we want the third one? This is the third one. Do you like that one or no? I think I like it with the two, to be honest. Ooh, maybe we want it here. No, I don't like it there. What do you think? I don't know that I like the third one. I think I'm going to go with just two. Tell me. What do you think? 3 or 2? This is the third one. I don't know. Well, maybe like so. Like if I put them like so. What do you think? 3 or 2? I'm not seeing any comments just yet. 2 is good. Yeah, I think just 2. I think the third one is like too much. Like one too many, you know? So I'll go with that. Oh, Gail says yes to 3. Okay, let's continue. John says 2. Okay, 2 of 2. Only 2. See, so there's more 2s. Okay, so I'll go with just 2. 2. Okay. All right. Okay, we'll go with the 2. Okay. It seems like the 2 is winning, so let's go with that. Angel 2, Row 2, Sonia 2, Shindy 2, Angel 2. Did I say that already? Row 2. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna go with just the 2. Gail, you are outnumbered. Yes, it seems like. Yes, for this time. Yes. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and put these little guys here. Like, you are a rock star. I love those. And I'm gonna put this roller here. And then I'm gonna be adding some of the black things. Okay. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. Yeah, you can catch the replay at any time. As soon as we're done, you're gonna be able to see it on my Facebook page. And like I said, by tomorrow it should be also posted on YouTube. Okay. Let's see. So I might just go ahead and put that one right here. And again, I did use the adhesive sheet, so that way these little things have already an adhesive. And then I'm going to go ahead and use some of this. And I think I'm going to go again with the black. I do like the black, and I don't even know where. Ooh, maybe I just put one here. Well, I do like having them always like here. So I'm going to go ahead and like, I like adding them like in an angle. And then I might just put one little one right there. There you go. So you can add as many. I don't know. This one turned out to be like too straight, if you will. So I might need this one in an angle. I don't know. I might just go with the one, honestly. I might just move this one here. There you go. There you go. I like that better. Yeah, I don't know. This looks weird with there. So anyways, I'm going to leave it like so. So anyway, so here is the third and final card. Like I said, I feel like they look really nice. Like I said, this is a great set for you to have. Definitely. I love playing with this. And here are the 3 cards for tonight. Let me know which one is your favorite. I'm having a hard time. I do like the foam fold for sure, but I love the color combination with this. I might want to do the same like this with this color combination because I love that color combination. I do like this one a lot with the Coastal Cabana. Coastal Cabana with black and white really looks really nice. So I love that as well. So I don't know. I'm having issues just picking myself my favorite this time. But thank you so much for being here. Like I said, I really appreciate when you share the videos. Thank you so much. Like I said, you can get the card kit in the mail to make these cards using the host code. As you can see here, orders of $35, over $35 will get the card kit. Orders over $50 will also get the sparkling gems. Is that the name? Yeah, the sparkle gems, which I think goes really well with this. And like I said, there is a specific gems that go with the suite, but I didn't use them, as you saw. So these are the ones, the lightning and stars gems, I guess. I didn't use them mainly because I had a lot of jello already going on, so I didn't want to be using those. But anyway, let's see. So Joanne said red. Gail says don't make us pig. She likes them all. Angel said love all the cards. Cindy says all the cards are awesome. Thank you so much. Rose says I didn't get this set thinking I wouldn't use it, but not now. Love everything you've done with it. Oh, great, Ro. I love this set a lot. Honestly, I think it was really great. Sonia says great cards. Rhonda says that's a hard choice. I like 1 and 3. Okay, so 1 and 3. What else? Nympha, love them all. I usually have a favorite, but not this time. Great job. Oh, thank you. Angel says Orchid and Jello one is the favorite one for her. And Kay says hi, Ellie. I tuned in late, so what? Okay, so you watch the replay. Yeah, cute cards. The red catches your eye. Yeah, so the red really catches the eye. Heather says all of them are great. So thank you so much. I'm so excited you are enjoying the cards. Like I said, this might be a bundle that might not have caught your eye, but as you can see, it's a perfect one. And if you have teenagers, I think this is great. Either teenagers, kids, or teenager grandkids, this is amazing. Also, I was thinking if you have guys that love, like I know I have several co-workers that love the vinyl disc and whatnot. There's a lot of samples on Pinterest that kind of do the same, just using circles, kind of like this, and it looks amazing. And they just pair it with things like either the guitar or the pick or the microphone, and they look amazing. So check them out. I know when I was kind of getting some inspiration, I went to Pinterest, and oh my goodness, there were beautiful cards there as well. So, and like I said, go ahead and check out the cards that Betsy made, because I did post them in my page. And she had, I'm not kidding, she had at least 10, 20 cards using this set. All of them amazing. So, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next week. So, bye for now.